Hello, my name's Stephen Tomkinson and you're watching Mariners TV.
So John, 3 very big points there. What was the key behind that win, do you think, today?
We knew the weather was going to be bad. We knew it was important that we won. It's been no secret, obviously, about the run on the road. So there were a lot of factors in there, but we also knew the fans were coming down. So everything kind of combined to create this perfect storm, I suppose. And then the wind was a massive factor in the game, and we had a little bit of conversation before the match. Do we go with it, against it? And then we found out it was going to get worse as the game went on. So we kind of put ourselves in behind it in the first half. So listen, you know what? The lads just dug in. It was an unbelievably strong performance, really mature performance, I think, compared to some of the earlier ones in the season when we have got beat. Kept a clean sheet, and potentially could have scored maybe a couple more goals.
The win was with us in the second half as well. Was that important not to get carried away with that though, not to go too gung-ho too early in the second half?
Yeah, you've got to be very careful with it, because as soon as you saw, when they did get time and space, they just get runners off the ball, they try and run in behind you, they put it in there quick, and you've got to be very wary of that. And that's all we could do at the back, because most of the time the keeper, bless him, he couldn't kick it out of his area. You know what I mean? It was hard for him to get out, but we had to just stay alert, because if it did drop to one of them, we knew that they were going to try and get in behind us. And a couple of times, they did really well to put us under a bit of pressure, but we saw it out, and 3 points is what we were here for.
The big moment felt like Craig Baxter in the end. He doesn't score many goals, but that was a really important one to get, wasn't it, for him?
Yeah, you know what? I just said to him there in the change room, I was backing you when you got in, but I also said I back you every time, and you usually hit the keeper or the bar, the post, gets into some great areas, and Baxter's a massive player for us. He's been a massive player as long as I've known him. I've known him a long time, and he's one of the most consistent players I think I've ever played with. Probably the most consistent player I've ever played with. So when he pops up in them areas, he's got a great strike on him. Probably should score more, but I don't care if he doesn't score again. If he scores the winner today, it puts us in a great position going into the trophy next week. You
mentioned the away form as well. How important is it to use this as sort of a springboard to improve that now?
Yeah, the home form's obviously kept us ticking over in good position in the league, and your home form's going to be better than your away form through the season. So it's never been a massive thing for me personally, but obviously you do need to pick points on the road. Especially if you're going to try and win the league, is what our aim is. So to come to a place like this where they're not having the greatest of seasons, you need to come and pick wins up. You need to go and pick points up and keep the pressure on the teams above us. So it was obviously a big win in the end.
Another key part of today was keeping a clean sheet as well. I think that's 4 in a row now. That's really important, isn't it, to keep that ticking over?
Yeah, and we had this conversation now for 3 years since I moved back there. It's more important to me. I don't care if sometimes if we win 2, 3. If there's a 1 there, I'm really disappointed, because we've got good enough players. We're organised enough. We've got enough experience now to be able to talk and get through a game, make sure that we don't get broke down. And at the minute, we feel really strong, really stable, and the confidence is now in us. And listen, that gives the lads going forward as well a bit more confidence, because they know that we're not just going to leak at the back.
We knew there's going to be a lot of fans here today as well, but how important were they through the game today to keep you going?
Yeah, they were brilliant. They were grilling us a little bit at times, because they were so desperate for us to win. We were so desperate to get forward. So some of the lads on this near side getting a bit anxious, but when the goal went in, the place erupted like a home game, and it's been amazing to see that kind of support coming on a game and away like that. So we get to go and see them now, have a quick drink with them in the bar, and thank them for the support.
Just finally, it's High United next week in the FA Trophy, another team that's beaten us at their place this season as well. Is it important to try and put that one right when we go at that home game?
Well, regardless of the fact that it's Hyde, it's the FA Trophy, and I keep mentioning how important the trophy is to me. So, from a personal point of view, I don't care who we're playing against. I'm there to go and win the game. If we can do what we've done today, and we can be stable and secure at the back, and we can play the way we know we can, especially at home. I'm not sure Hyde are going to fancy coming up there. They'll back themselves because of the result down at their place. But you know what? I can't wait for next week.